Deltoid tuberosity is a ridge on the craniolateral aspect of the proximal humerus. To palpate, locate the dorsal border of the scapula and palpate cranially and caudally down the spine of the scapula to the acromion on the distal end of the spine. There's a dip, and then that is the deltoid tuberosity. The spine of the scapula is a ridge on the lateral aspect of the scapula. To palpate, locate the dorsal border, palpate cranially and caudally down the raised ridge, which is the spine of the scapula, down towards the point of the shoulder. The acromion, located on the lateral side of the scapula at the distal end of the spine of the scapula. So to palpate, find the dorsal border, palpate across the spine of the scapula down towards the point of the shoulder. At the distal end you'll find a bony lump, which is the acromion. The wing of the ilium, it's located here. So working your way down the lumbar spine caudally to the borders of the ilium, of the wing of the ilium here. The greater trochanter of the femur, a projection on the lateral aspect of the proximal femur. To palpate, you locate the ischium, moving from the medial side to the lateral aspect, and the ischial tuberosity. There is a dip cranial to that, and then cranial to this there is the greater trochanter of the femur, so here. So moving medially from the ischium to the ischium tuberosity, little dip there, and then the greater trochanter of the femur. Okay, the patella is the most cranial aspect of the femur. So to palpate, you palpate distally down the quadriceps muscle, and the first bony landmark that you come to is the patella. So the latimus dorsi muscle is caudal to the scapula, running from the proximal medial humerus to the lumbar thoracic spine. Here to here. So the biceps tendon sits most medial to the elbow, and it's at the distal end of the biceps muscle. So it's in here. Supraspinatus muscle is located cranial to the spine of the scapula, so down here. So the middle gluteal runs from the iliac crest across the wing of the ilium to the greater trochanter of the femur. So if you, to palpate, locate the iliac crest, and then it's this muscle going down here. The biceps femoris, running from the ischial tuberosity down towards the patella, and the craniolateral aspect of the tibia. So this muscle here. The cranial sartorius, running from the crest of the ilium to the patella distally.